So today we are looking at the Archcraft Linux 2024 version. So here is the boot menu. So let's quickly boot it in a live boot. And I'm running it as a virtualization, which is VMware with 80 GB of hard disk, 8 GB of RAM, and my CPU is i5 1240p. So let's wait until the desktop layout loads, and I'm going to say how much of time it took to load up the desktop, and we will continue all the features and all those things. So let's wait until the desktop layout loads. So here is the desktop layout of Archcraft Linux. So let's close the welcome screen. Let's try to open the task manager. Let's go to applications and let's find the task manager if you have a task manager or anything like that, or the system monitor. So I don't think there is a task manager or anything like that. So here is the about, and here is the RAM, and here is the CPU. Instead of task manager, you can look at here, and the version is 2024.01. So another minimal Linux distribution based on Arch Linux. So let's close that thing. So let's try to change the display resolution, display and monitor. Let's change the resolution. My monitor is 1920 into 1080. So let me put that thing. So here is the desktop. So let's go to the official website. We can go to the applications, open the Firefox web browser, which is the default web browser for the almost every Linux distro. Almost 70 to 80% of Linux distro has the Firefox. So the RAM is going until up to 800 MB because of the Firefox, and the CPU is also going up because the Firefox was running in the background. So here is our browser. So let me see the version of the Firefox, help, and about Firefox. Here is the version 121.0. So let me type in about support. And hit enter. So the RAM and CPU went high. As you can see, it's almost 1300 MB or 1.3 GB. So here is some of the information. You can just pause the video and read everything, or you can just change the playback speed to slow-mo so you can see everything in a slow motion. So let's go to the official website, which is Archcraft. So you need to type in like Archcraft Linux as the search term, and I'm using a VPN, so that's the reason I'm getting some random language. So here is the website, which is archcraft.io. You can just type in like archcraft.io in the search bar, or the URL bar, you can call it whatever you want in your browser. So it will take directly to the official website, and here is some of the description of the Linux distro. You can just read everything if you want. So here is the download. Here is the version 2024.01.08, and this is a live user. The username and password for live session is a live user, and Archcraft is only available for 64-bit architectures. There are no 32-bit or some other things. So here is the chain log. Let's wait until the chain log. I don't know why the internet is a bit of slow. It's not my VPN, or it's not my issue of my internet. I don't think of mine internet problems. I think the website is loading pretty much slowly. I don't know why. So here is some of the changes. January 2024, updated ISO profile, latest base with new packages, update all Archcraft and or packages, migrated Alacritty to its new config, updated all scripts related to Alacritty, added tray module in a polybar, and a fixed issue with fonts, and small improvements and bug fixed. So these are all the changes you get in the January version of Archcraft Linux, or the version already mentioned. So here you can download. Here are the available options as a SourceForge, Google Drive, Mega, and sometimes when you try, it's always a good option to go with always a Google Drive, because it will be a pretty speed, and you get the files without any loading and all those things. So when you click on the downloads, sometimes you get there are too many requests for this or too many people viewed this ISO file. In order to skip that thing, you need to log in your Google Chrome browser, and you need to try it with the Google Chrome. You need to logged in with your Google account, and you need to try it with Google Chrome. It will be work properly. So when you have an account, you can easily download the ISO file. So that's the thing, or else you can just try it normally without logging in. So if it works, you can go with this, but if you get any error, you can just log into your account with a Chrome browser and you should be good with downloads. So I'm using a VPN, so that's the reason I don't know what it is, but here is the download icon, so I'm going to click on download. So let's wait. I think this is something I don't know. So let's open the folder. So here is the ISO file. You need to see the file size. Here is the 2.4 GB, and you need to see the version. Everything is good, and click on download. So this was a zip file before I was downloading, but right now it's a ISO file. So I think there is some message here. So I already said you can go with the others also, or you can just log in with your account. Let's try the source code. And if you have like a slow downloading, you need to click on problems downloading, and you should check other servers. So it's always good option to go with the United States servers, because it will be pretty much fast. So if you have like your downloading will be slow, then go with the United States servers, then the downloading will be speed. And you should have at least a good internet connection, so you can see the changes too. So here it is. The ISO file is around 2.4 GB. So let me close it. So that was the information from the browser. So let's close this thing. So we already saw all the changes. So let's try to open the terminal and get some of the information. Applications, system, about Archcraft. Here is the version. Let's check applications and system. Here is the installation. Let's open the terminal. Let's type in some of the commands to get the distro information. So everything is working good. There is no lag or anything like that. INXI, NeoFetch, cat:/etc/issue. Here is a htop. So let's close it. Close the window. Let's go to system. Here is the stats of Archcraft Linux. Memory is almost 900 MB. Swap 60%. It says this is my CPU, this is the kernel, this is the operating system name. Here is the battery uptime. It's almost 11 minutes. There is no Wi-Fi, it says. Here are power options. Here is the lock screen. Here is the keybinds. Preference, you can change the menu style, compositor, panel bar, display, monitor, change style. So these are all the customization things you can do on your own. You can change the wallpaper. Here is a quantum manager. So let's change the style to a Spark, and it will take a few seconds. And here is the changes. So you get a dock under the downside. It was up, but right now it's on down. So let's open the file manager. So here is the file manager. About, here is the file system. So by look wise, it's pretty good, looking good, like a modern desktop. Everything is colors and all those things is pretty good, nicely done. In every even in the older version, it has same styles, so there is nothing new changed here, but the look of the Linux distro is pretty good. So that's the thing I need to mention. So even there is no lag or anything like that, everything is working properly. there is no like lag or crashes or anything like that. Even it's the ISO file was released a few days ago, but everything is working good. So let's see applications. So you don't get too much of the applications from the Archcraft Linux. You get the basic applications. Let me show you the applications here. So these are all the things you get pre-installed. You don't get a GIMP, VLC media player, all those things. You get basic applications and nothing more, or bootware apps or all those applications. You get the basic things. So it's a good option to try, and it's based on Arch Linux. If you want, you can try it. So here is the installation. So always try it in a live boot first, then go with the installation. So these are all the changes you get in the Archcraft Linux 2024 version. So let's wait until the installer opens. So here is the installer. You get to you can easily install any Archcraft Linux on your hard disk, because it's not a complicated or anything, because it's a Calamares installer. So here is the version. So you can easily install this. These are all the basic installation steps. There is nothing complicated here. Choose your language first, click on next, and choose your location. There is no need to provide your actual location. You can provide anything you want by clicking on the map, or you can choose the drop down menu. Here are some of the customization, like system language will be set to American English, and the numbers and date locale will set to American English. So you can customize according to your wish. Click on next, and here is the keyboard. Choose your keyboard, and if you want, you can type here to test your keyboard. You can try it, and you can choose the scroll bar to choose your keyboard and language. Clicking on next, you get the open box and BSPWM window managers. So you can choose whatever you want. Here is the wallpaper or the changes you get in this window manager. Click on next. Here is the partitions. You need to be very careful while choosing the installation process or installation destination. So if you don't know what is going on here, you need to check other videos who make installation videos of the specific Linux distro. Try to watch like a 5 to 6 different types of videos from different channels, so you should be getting an idea of how to install the Linux distro. So if you want a single boot, you can go with the erase disk, and you need to choose your hard disk. If you have like a multiple hard disk, choose the hard disk which you want to install, or installation destination of that hard disk. So if you choose this option, here is the options: ext4, btrfs. You will get to know all those things when you watch the tutorials of other guys, other YouTubers who make installation videos. So when you choose the manual partitioning, you get the dual boot option. You need to create a partition before the installation. So you should be getting another operating system. If the current operating system, which is like your Windows 11 or something else, and the desktop environment and other Linux distro or the other operating system along with your current operating system will be Archcraft Linux. So that was the installation destination or installation process here. So after choosing all the installation, if you want encryption, you can encrypt by providing the password, which should be same in both the boxes. And after that, if you want to skip, you can skip this by unchecking that. And here is the bootloader location. You need to choose the default one, or you can do that later if you want. Here are some of the options for the bootloader location. After that, click on next, and you need to create a username, password, all those things. So let me do that. So this is my channel name, so I'm going to put it like that. So here is the name do you want to use to log in. I'm choosing this one. So if everything is going good, you should be seeing a tick mark beside the boxes. So if anything is wrong, you should be seeing into mark beside the thing. I'm choosing a simple password for the sake of the video. And I'm not going to install this on my virtual disk or a hard disk, because I need to make another video, so that's the reason. So log in automatically without asking for the password. If you want, you can check this or uncheck this. It's clearly up to you. use the same password for the administrator account, or you can choose the same thing. If you want different, you can choose the different password, and the password should be same in the both the boxes. After everything, click on next. Here is the summary of whatever you choose in the previous installation, so that will be here. So if everything is good, click on install. If anything is wrong, you just go to back and fix all those things. So after clicking on install, it's going to take like a 5 to 10 minutes, depends on the ISO file, depends on the depends on your PC too. So if you have like a development ISO file, it should take a bit of time, and if you have like a low-end PC, it should take more or less time there. So if you have a high-end PC, it will be very quick. So it depends on the PC and the ISO file again. So it should be 5-10 minutes more or less. So I'm saying the time which it takes in my PC, so it should be different, and my PC specs are already mentioned in the beginning, so don't need to worry about that. Let's close the installation, and there is nothing new in the applications to show, because we almost know what are the applications you get here. So I don't need to open all the applications and show you that. So I think I need to end the video here. So you get all the screenshots, screen recorder. So by the look wise, it is pretty nicely done, everything. As you can see, icons, PNGs, all those things. Icons are pretty much colorful, everything is looking good. So I'm going to end the video here. I already showed the changes, so if I forgot anything, do let me know in the comment section. And I will be posting 2 videos daily, so I already posted another video, so if you want to check that out, you can check that out in my channel. So I'll be posting 2 videos, I already mentioned that. So I'm going to end the video here. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, it helps make a good content for you. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.